in the clean, one of the most important things is your rack position. The best way for you to build this is through the front squat. So if you take your hands here and you try to find this position where you can place the barbell on your shoulder, you'll probably find that you can't hold a hook grip with very, very narrow hands. Now, I am not encouraging people to switch to the open hand at all. What I'm going to encourage you instead is to move your grip out slightly. And when you move your grip out slightly, you'll find very quickly, suddenly you can do this. Now, it could just be because I have particularly long arms that I need to have a wider grip. Certainly that makes a difference, but you should end up also roughly in this. You're going to have a slightly different position to snatch, but your power position should still be moving through that hip crease. So granted, with the snatch, we're a little bit higher in that hip crease. With the clean, you're going to come in and it's going to be a little bit lower. It's not a huge difference. You'll find that your power position is still relatively similar. However, the ability, well, I let my hook grip out, but the ability to rack the bar in this position is what matters. A lot of people will try to get their elbow way up. That doesn't actually help you as much as people think, because you'll see this where people get their elbow way up and they're rounding their thoracic spine in order to get into that position. That's not positive. You want to make sure that the bar is on your deltoid, even if your elbows aren't extremely far forward. It matters more that the bar is properly positioned on top of the delt than it matters how high you get your elbow. So once you get into this position, go ahead and squat from that position, keeping your hand around the bar or your broomstick or whatever you're using. And actively, you're going to press up. So I don't know how to show this with the bar there, but you want to press up with your shoulders so the bar is staying in contact with the deltoid. If you don't do that, it's going to land on your collarbone. That happens, it hurts, it's not good. You don't want it to sit on your collarbone. You want to make sure it's actually sitting on the deltoid. The bar will sit very nicely on your deltoids. It won't hurt. It won't wear out over time. If you let the bar sit on your collarbone, you catch a heavy clean on your collarbone, you could probably break your collarbone. So you want to make sure that you're going to catch and support the weight actually on the deltoid.